Dear Greg, I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, and they're really a handful. I'm a single mother, and I don't get to spend as much time with them as I would like. Then, when I am with them, I get tired and frustrated and irritated with them, and then I wish I wasn't with them at all. Something has to change.
Children are so needy. They constantly demand our attention, our help, our approval, our affection. It never ends. And they pretty much don't care how their demands affect us. They mostly think of themselves. But we tend to forget that it's supposed to be like that. Before children can be whole and healthy and happy, their needs have to be filled. And who's going to do that for them if we don't? Their parents. Unfortunately, most parents find that arrangement annoying. In fact, the primary reason that most parents have children is so they'll have someone to love them, the parents. Now, that's understandable. As adults, we have to work pretty hard in most cases to get the attention, the approval, the gratitude, and the affection of our parents, siblings, friends, co-workers, spouses, and other adults. Adults have their own minds about what they will or will not do for us. But it's different with children. They depend on us for almost everything, so they feel obligated to us. That means we can lean on them more easily to get the gratitude, respect, and other forms of attention that we crave. And mostly, we're not aware that we do that. Now, how do I know that we have these expectations of our children? Because when they're not grateful, respectful, and so on, we tend to become disappointed or irritated with them. Every time we're frustrated and irritated with our children, we're saying with our behavior that they have failed to meet our expectations. They have failed to be grateful enough to us, and so on. You, like almost all parents, often see your children's behavior as personally inconvenient to you. You're disappointed that they're not easier for you, less demanding, more rewarding. You want them to make you feel good, and that is not the responsibility of a child. It's your job to love them. Every time you're irritated at your children, they hear you say only 4 words. I don't love you. I know you don't mean to say that, but when you're angry, that is what you're saying, and your children feel that. Each time you're angry, you're saying to them, you've done something to inconvenience me, or you failed to make me happy. And while you're busy saying me, there's no way they can feel your love. Your not loving them unconditionally will have an unspeakably horrible effect on them if something doesn't change. Children who don't get enough real love grow up empty and afraid. They try to fill their lives with imitation love. They use getting and protecting behaviors constantly, which only make them more miserable and destroy their relationships. Now, at this point, it would be natural for you to feel guilty for screwing up your kids by not loving them. Quit it. Don't. You've done the best you could do with what you had. And you're doing what almost all of us have done as parents. When you fail to love your children unconditionally, it's only because you didn't know any better and because you didn't get enough real love yourself, as a child and as an adult. You just can't give what you don't have. So now you understand why you get irritated at your children, and you understand how damaging it is to them. What can you do about it? Let's talk about that tomorrow.